Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We're in camp at the moment because we're just about to do a full rest, and hopefully we will be able to maybe see some progression with some of our companions. I'm not entirely sure just yet, obviously, but of course, let's just go to bed and get our spell slots back and all that wonderful stuff. Okay, so we obviously have the ability to now pick what we want to consume for the day, and of course this is the reason why we went to go and get that owlbear egg, because look at this, literally it sells for 750 gold. If we can actually find a person that's going to be able to do that, we can even press auto select. What does it do? Okay, so it just selects some random things for us. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, there you go. Restore all hit points and spell slots. Let's do it.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Well, how long since you killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. It's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me? Or we could use the illithid and push into his mind, searching for the truth.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
We still haven't completed our long rest, so we're not able to use the illithid's power just yet. I'll just say, why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
I will say I do. I believe you, because here's the thing. I don't want him to leave. I want him to remain a companion for as long as we can keep him.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Alright, but go too far and I'll drive a stake through your chest.
Ah, of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
We're probably gonna just use... melee attack. Grab the stake and drive it into his heart. No, that's probably not the best idea if you want to keep your companion around. I'll probably just go for strength.
That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
And I also managed to get an achievement for that, so that's pretty nice. Why not? You know, that seems pretty fun. Anyway, he has now a conversation for us, so we might as well do that before setting off into the forest once again.
Good morning. How do you feel?
I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire? Or we could say pity. I thought you'd be more powerful. Well, shall we be mean? Shall we? I mean, we are technically supposed to be evil, so why not?
Perhaps I am. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Now I stand here like it's nothing. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Figure them out quickly. I don't want any more surprises.
No more surprises. You have my word. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Indeed, we should. And, yeah, I don't think there's anyone else that I need to speak. Gale. Gale has something for us. Yeah, okay, sure.
You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
So, you've been lying to me this whole time. Wonderful.
I am what I am. I never lied to you. I've merely been economical with the truth. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, and not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Are you telling me you're addicted to magic?
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time. And by that I mean, it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. You've done fine without me so far.
A fair point. However, until recently, I was able to rely on a supply of artifacts stored in my tower in Waterdeep. A supply that has now run dry. The reality of the matter is that a lone wizard with a chronic impairment such as my own is not in the most ideal of situations with regards to self-defense. The manner of artifacts I need are not often found waiting patiently on a shopkeep's shelf. One usually has to lift them delicately from trap-filled tombs or prise them from the hands of violent ne'er-do-wells. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I expected as much. Honestly, that sounds terrible. I see no upside to this for me.
Then I suggest you look closer. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
Very well. I'll do my best to get you what you need. And once again, you know, outside of the roleplay of Bork the Orc, you know, we've just got to remember that this is a companion and, well, he may indeed be useful at some point in the future. But if he's not, or if it becomes too taxing on us, then, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Alright, let's do it. I only have this. Oh. Well, this is the only thing... Wait a minute, really? Are you serious? This is the only thing that I currently have available? Okay.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency.
Alright, that is... I can't spare anything at the moment.
World-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact.
Okay, I have to roll persuasion? Are you joking? Okay, well, thankfully I was able to make the roll, but okay.
Of course. I hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere for now.
Right, okay, so I actually thought I had a magical item. As you can see, look at this. I do have a magical item right here, but for some reason it does not count. Also this, I have 2 magical items that are potentially eligible for him. Let me actually just speak to him and see.
That is most gratifying to hear.
Okay, give him a magical item. No, it says that that is not eligible for some reason.
Urgency of the situation.
Okay.
You don't quite...
Okay, yeah, well, I don't need to... Okay, I don't need to persuade him again. I actually didn't even need to persuade him the first time. Alright, well, whatever the case, let's leave. I have no idea why I can't give these 2 magical artifacts to him, because they are available. It's kind of a bit strange that we're not able to use them, but okay, sure. Anyway, let's just do this. We've got perception. I failed my perception roll, which is actually quite strange considering I am kind of like a wisdom guy, so it's a bit weird that we didn't get anything from that. Anyway, this guy's got a backpack. Oh, nice. He's got some onions. Oh, yeah, let me take those onions. Alright, so, yeah, the goblins are going to be around here, so I'm going to actually just try to sneak by, obviously, because we have a lot of stealthy-based characters.
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Note.
Oh, that is always wonderful. I love the banter between all of them. All right, so yeah, we're just going to basically be yeah, this is a bit of a problem actually because they're all on the rooftops, and the rooftops themselves are, of course, very, very prime locations for ranged characters, and I'm not really a ranged character, am I? Oh, can we actually speak to him?
Strange symbol glows marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Let's try again, shall we? Address me properly. Well, that didn't really work out too well, did it? Let's roll again. Oh, and then I get a nat 20. Are you joking? A nat 1 followed by a nat 20? That is the most hilarious thing.
Yes! True soul!
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Don't let me keep you, boss. Lads were gathered by the windmill.
Alright, so there you go. We actually managed to avoid a fight by the looks of things. I'm not entirely sure whether that was a good idea, but I mean, that's the thing. You know that these goblins are all the way over here, and they're going to also aggro us, and it's going to be quite, maybe a little bit too dangerous. I'm not entirely sure.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
It's only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
Such powers of manipulation could be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, all the better.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
Alright, fantastic. So we don't even need to worry about these guys, and oh yeah, there's the waypoint, so we've now discovered that, and then I should be able to teleport myself down, so I don't need to actually don't need to walk down the ladder or anything like that. There is a well that is interactable here. We could also go over in this direction, see what's going on at the windmill.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
I'm not looking for trouble, just want to pass by.
Funny. That's what our birdie wanted. Release me this instant, you beasts! Unless you want to join him up there, you best pay the toll. Cough it up!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
This will only lead to pain, not fulfillment.
Eh? I ain't after fulfillment. I'm after the filling of my pockets. Now you're gonna pay more. How do you like that?
And now he... That is... That is very funny. Alright, I'm gonna pay the higher sum to the goblin. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say, you do know that's a lower figure, yes?
What are you saying? That I can't count? I'll count how long it takes you to bleed out unless you pay.
Alright, I guess I am forced into paying the higher sum. Or we could just attack. I mean, that's the funny thing. I don't really want to just attack over and over again, because here's the thing. We're well, I'm not going to spoil. Okay, I'm not going to spoil what's going to happen in the future, but I'm just going to pay the higher sum for the moment.
Good choice. Now clear off. If I see you here again, no price will save you.
I think that is absolutely hilarious, though. Literally, that was so funny, because it was literally... Ooh. Okay, never mind. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go by. Okay, so apparently he wanted me to completely leave the area. Okay, well, I didn't realize that. Okay, so that's going to be somewhat funny. Alright, well, that's fine. That's not a problem at all. Let's just do some damage to this fellow. Hopefully, we can actually hit him. No, we didn't, of course. 70%, there we go. That's enough. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. Unfortunately, most of my companions are not dexterity focused, so you know their initiative is going to be quite low. These fellows are level 2. This guy's level 3. I need to kill the archers as soon as possible. So let's try. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll just kill this guy, because he is actually he actually just went. This fellow also just went. Who's the next guy? The boss. In the devout. I can't kill these ones. The wargs are going to probably do quite a lot of damage, so that might be a bit problematic. Okay, you know what? Let's kill this one. There we go. Maybe we can actually do a little bit of feeding time. Boom. That was actually some pretty good damage. Surprisingly enough, good damage. And we can also do a cunning action to disengage from the combat here. And maybe we can go up there. And someone was very kind enough to let me know how to play a rogue a little bit more effectively, because I'm not very familiar with playing a rogue, so it's nice to have a little bit of a tip here and there. And apparently what we have to do is, you know, kind of hide or keep away from the opponents so that we can use sneak attacks. These guys have Bless. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Alright, what are they going to do? Oh, he's using Bless as well. That's very weird. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why he used Bless twice, but okay. Anyway, we can now use, well, I think we should probably use Cure Wounds on one of our people. Probably on Astarion, right? Not enough movement to get there. Of course. Are you serious? Mm-hmm. Okay, Healing Word it is then. I suppose I will be healing with this. That's not going to heal much. It's only going to heal 5. That is absolutely terrible. And I can now use Cure Wounds on myself, I think. Yep. Wow, okay, and that is a 4 HP heal. That was really, really terrible. Okay. What can we do otherwise? We can kill this guy, Maybe we can... I mean, 70% chance. Is that enough? Not enough. Gonna use Action Surge. Nice. Okay, there we go. We kind of needed that, you know? We kind of need that. Okay, so Second Wind. I'm going to be using Second Wind straight away because we're going to have some big issues if we are losing people left, right, and center. So let's just do that. These wargs are going to do some pretty big damage as well. Yeah, 8 damage. That one missed, thankfully, and now it's Bork's time to shine. And, oh, we've already killed something up there? How did we kill that? How did I kill that? I have no idea. Did something happen? I think someone actually threw an explosive or something like that, and that was the reason why that happened. Alright, so... I guess I will just do damage here. There we go. And we can do Flurry of Blows, actually. That would probably be quite useful, so let's do that. Oh, I can't believe I missed. 2 out of 3 of the hits, I think, was a miss. So that's really, really bad. Goblin Tracker missing. That's nice. We can probably get away from this guy. We can do a sneak attack if we want to, but we're not going to do that. We're actually just going to be using Disengage. Getting away from this fellow, and then just shooting him in the face. There we go. That was nice. And now we can use Cunning Action to hide. Okay, so yeah, I actually needed to go over here, and I needed to use this. Shift. If you press Shift, you can see the line of sight. You know, just bear with me. I'm getting a bit more used to how Astarion works, because I actually have never played him before. Anyway, let's see. Right, okay, well, everyone seems to be in relatively good spirits, so I think I'm just going to attack with Shadowheart here. There we go. And I don't really want to use any more spell slots if I can help it, so we're just going to move over here, and hopefully Lae'zel will be able to do some massive damage. I actually want to get up here to kill the Devout, because Bless is actually making things a much more irritating thing for us. Yeah, this has an opportunity attack as well, so we would need to disengage, and disengaging from this is going to cost me an action, which is obviously not very good, because then I'm not going to be able to attack. So, yeah, now we have an issue. So now I'm thinking we're just going to have to attack this. Wow, that was actually some pretty good damage, though. We could even go for a pommel strike here, but it's not going to kill. So just going to leave it, and hopefully she's not going to die. I am, hopefully with Bork, going to be able to finish this one off. Whoa, he's missing every single time. Not with that, though. Not with the unarmed strike, but he's missing with absolutely every other thing, which is hilarious. Alright, so now, yeah, now, oh yeah, of course. And now we're not even in range. That is hilarious. Okay, guess I'm going to have to move down here then. And now we're on the low ground, unfortunately, but hopefully this is going to get a kill. Ah, are you serious? Really? Really? I can't believe it. Okay. Yeah, that's really bad. Oh, well, it's actually not too bad because Sacred Flame, yeah, it's not really going to hit too often, thankfully. And apart from that, well, what do we want to do? Well, that's the thing. Usually I just use Bless straight away, but I kind of needed to adopt more of a healing stance in this particular fight because we've been having some big problems with that. Lae'zel can now actually make her way up there. I'm going to need to jump. There we go. And, oh yeah, I actually just mistakenly pressed on the wrong thing. Oh well, never mind. It's not that big a deal. It is absolutely fine. We can now jump over here. There we go. And then I can just, I'm just going to kill the tracker, I guess. Should I? Or should we kill the devote? I think we should probably just do some damage to the devote because what we can then do is hopefully force them into a, no, they didn't. Okay, I was actually thinking that they would run away, but they apparently didn't want to do that. So let's just shoot. Nice kill there. And he should, well, I can't do anything else. Can't fire twice. So this fellow is going to use Sacred Flame on Bork, which is a mistake. And Shadowheart should be able to finish him off. Okay, not. Lae'zel should be able to finish him off. There we go. Okay, fantastic. We did it. So now we can actually loot all that stuff. We're just going to be looting everything as I've always done because we need the cash, you know, we need as much cash as we can get our hands on. There we go. Can we get this? Yeah, I mean, this stuff actually doesn't even sell for that much, but generally, if I can loot things, then I'm going to try and loot as much as I can. We do need to save the gnome, but you know what we're going to do? I don't think we're actually going to be saving the gnome. I think we're going to be doing something else. Something quite funny. Or at least, I will try to make it funny. So, let's see here. Okay, so we need to, well, we need to get inside the windmill, don't we? We need to get inside the windmill and see what's going on there. First of all, let's just do a nice little short rest. There we go. That's going to get back everyone to decent enough HP.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
Trick of the light? Don't take me for a fool.
I'll take you as I find you. Now let the matter rest. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Very well, but she does have an additional conversation for us to, you know, do. I assume this is a, is this an altar of Shar? Or is this an altar of Selûne? I'm not entirely sure. Oh well, whatever the case, let's actually go in here. Ah, yes. Release, break, lever. Well, he seems to have gone, he's flying economy. He's flying, well, actually, maybe he's flying first class. Who knows? Who knows, actually. Anyway, let's go straight up the ladder. That you know, I gotta say, that had no purpose whatsoever. And generally, it is just because it's funny. You know, that's literally the only reason why I did that. Alright, so otherwise, I think now that we're done with the goblin fight and everything, I'm going to be ending this episode off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.